This gameplay has been taken from a streamer doing a kick and uploading to YouTube. So, this is the game world, and it's taken from a game that already is in progress. You run around and you can do what you want, and this is just to show some of the combat. You start up, you pick your troops, set them down, pick different ways to stand, and then you go into combat. You can let your troops handle it, you can join your troops, and you can do whatever you want. In this case, I'm gonna charge right at the enemy and try and kill some of them just to show what it's like. And it's fairly simple. I'm quite high leveled here, and my horse is pretty good, so I just ran down a looter and he died from that. You can see it in the right corner. You can see your enemies you kill, and if it's red, that means one of you guys died. For combat, you get a victory screen where you can see everything. You can then take prisoners, upgrade your troops, and take all the loot that they dropped, if you want it, that is. You can also just let it be. When you do stuff, you get experience. In this game, I have a mod that gives me increased experience, so I have a lot of maxed out abilities right now, as you can see. But every time you pick something, you have to pick between two things that do different stuff. So you can always tweak your build depending on what the plan for your game is. For example, if you want to rule the world by yourself, you can take perks that allow you to do that. If you want to be a vassal of someone that wants to rule the world, then you can take perks that will help them achieve that. When you run around, there's a lot of cities where you can trade, you can do arena tournaments, you can smith, and you can do a lot of great stuff to give you money, experience, and loot. Now this is from a bit bigger battle to show you how that can work. In the top you can see the power bar, where your troops are on one side and the enemy troops on the other side. And it gives you an indication of how many troops you have left. During the fight there can come reinforcements. Reinforcement depends on how many forces you have chosen can be at the battlefield at the time. You can change that in your settings. If you want to go full ham, there can be a lot of troops on the ground. It's just require you to have a really good PC. It takes quite a bit from your PC to have the maximum amount of troops on the ground. But when you do that, you can have some really epic fights. But this is just to show how it works. You can take over cities if you're at war with someone. When you do that, you begin to build a siege camp, and then you can build a ram, 2 towers, and different catapults and other stuff to take down the enemy's catapults on the top of the towers in the siege battle. So when you take a town, you get a lot of loot, and you get 3 options. You can show mercy, pillage, or devastate. Pillage and devastate will ruin the city for you, because it will lower all the buildings inside by a lot, and it takes a long time to build the city up again. So it's always best to show mercy if you can. And when you do, then you get the tower. Then you can actually go in here. You can manage what is being built. Every building does some different stuff. You can boost how fast it's getting built by putting money into the reserve on the top right corner. And you can see the villages that is controlled by this city on the top left, right corner. Top left is what shops are in the city. The top left side here, you can see the walls levels, you can see the prosperity, the food, the loyalty, security, militia, and garrison. If your loyalty falls, as you can see -0 right now, if it falls to below 20, there's a high chance of the city will rebel against you and you will lose the city. And I will show you how that looks. So as you can see, my loyalty is still 1, it's blinking, and as soon as I leave the city here, it's gonna rebel because I'm not in it anymore. And bam, there you go, you just lost it, and now you are in war with the rebels, and you can take it back if you want. And then you just continue the siege as you just did before when you took it the first time. A good tip if you're new to the game and is not using mods or anything is actually to find a rebel city. They do rebel at times, and take that, because then you only get at war with the rebels, and the garrison is often very small compared to some of the larger cities that might have like 700 defenders, which can be a challenge to take if you're just beginning. But that is more or less it. You can customize your own character, you can customize your family character, you will have a brother, and if you make your people age and be able to give birth, you can customize your sister and your other brother, and you can customize your own kids and make them small lords and give them parties they can roam around and kill stuff for you and join you in whatever you want to do. It's kind of funny. But that's it. I love this game. I played the first one. I played the expansion to the first one. I played the one where you have gunpowder weapons. That was kind of funny. And I cannot wait for the other stuff to come. So if you have not bought Bannerlord 2 yet, I highly recommend you get it. Because it is just a massive world unfolding. There is so much stuff to do, so much to see, and no playthrough will ever be the same. Even if you do all the same steps, it will never be the same because you don't know what the AI is going to do. So have at it, have fun, and play Bannerlord. And if you want to see some more gameplay, as I said, I have it on YouTube and I have it on Kick. I wish you a very fine day and hope that you will enjoy Bannerlord 2 just as much as me.